I watch the condensation sliding down the glass, counting every second, watching the hours pass. I kept the cork on this bottle tight for years, hiding all the laughter, hiding all the tears. You're sitting there in that midnight blue dress, and I'm a man in a quiet, desperate mess. The bartender asks if I need another round, but I'm already floating inches off the ground. The level is dropping, the courage is rising high. I can't let this moment simply walk on by. Oh, my heart is spilling over like this wine, crossing every border, crossing every line. It's a late confession, soaking through the floor. I just can't keep it silent anymore. I love you in the morning, I love you in the dark. I've been carrying this flame, just a hidden spark. Forgive the timing, forgive the blurry view, but the bottom of this glass only leads to you. I know the band is playing their final song, and maybe I have waited just a bit too long. The words are stumbling, heavy on my tongue, a melody that should have been sung when we were young. Don't look at the clock, don't look at the door, just listen to the whisper of a man wanting more. It's messy, it's honest, it's jagged, and it's true, reflecting in the eyes of beautiful you. Let the critics laugh, let the people stare. I'm stripping down my soul, laying it all bare. It's now or never, it's truth or it's lies. I'm drowning in the ocean of your I had to say it, yeah. The glass is empty now, but my heart is full. Good night. I've been swirling this amber around all night, watching the way it catches the dim bar light. 60 minutes sitting across from your face, trying to find the courage in this crowded place. Kept the conversation light, kept it shallow and cool, playing the part of this sophisticated fool. But the whiskey is a tricky little friend, it brings the hidden stories to the end. The ice is melted, the liquid is low, and my carefully guarded secret is starting to show. Oh, it's a late confession, leaking from the glass, words I should have spoken in the distant past. is spilling over the rim onto the wooden bar, telling you exactly who you really are. To me, I held it in until the very last sip. Now the truth is trembling on my lower lip. Too late for romance, perhaps too late for us. But darling, I just had to make this fuss. You're putting on your coat, you're checking your phone, ready to head out into the night alone. I almost let you go without saying a thing, just another shadow to which I cling. But this empty glass gave me a shove, forcing me to speak about this stubborn love. I don't expect a miracle, don't expect a kiss. I just couldn't live another day missing this. Forget the pride, forget the fear. Everything is painfully clear. Right here at the bottom of the drain, I'm finally washing away the silent pain. Spill now, yeah, too late. Oh, there it is. The last drop of truth.
A one, two, dip.
I've been biting my tongue since 9:30, hiding the truth behind expensive wine. But the room is spinning just a little bit fast, and my patience is a thing of the distant past. You look so pretty in that dim spotlight, and I'm feeling brave enough to start a fight. Or maybe just brave enough to say the word, the craziest thing that you ever heard. The filter is broken, the dam is gone. I can't keep this secret until the dawn. Oh, here comes the tipsy truth, baby. No more perhaps and no more maybe. It's leaking from the bottom of my whiskey glass, coming at you fast, coming with some class. I love you there, I said it out loud, shouting into the faces of this fancy crowd. Blame it on the bourbon, blame it on the jazz, but you're the best thing that this sinner has. When the sun comes up, when I'm staring at the bottom of a coffee cup. But right now, darling, I feel 10 feet tall, ready to catch you if you decide to fall. Don't look at me with that surprised face. 'cause I'm just a runner winning the race. The words are tumbling, tripping over feet, dancing to the rhythm of a city street. Stop the music, no way, keep it playing. I gotta finish what I'm saying. My heart is open, the bill is paid. This is the best mistake I ever made. I said it, did you hear me? I love you. Woo, feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched you pack your bags in the hallway light. You look like a movie star in the black and white. No screaming matches, no throwing plates, just the quiet closing of the iron gates. I should be angry, I should be mad, thinking about the good times that we had. But looking at your silhouette, walking away, I can't find a single bad word to say. The rain is falling on the cobblestone. You're heading out into the great unknown. You made a beautiful exit, my dear, left without a trace, left without a tear. Even when you're breaking this old heart of mine, you do it with a style that is so divine. I can't hate the player, I can't hate the game. I'll just whisper a blessing on your name. Go find your sunshine, go find your blue. I'm raising my glass to the memory of you. Yeah. They say that love is a battlefield, but I lowered my sword and I dropped my shield. You didn't run, you didn't hide, you just drifted out with the evening tide. Take the records, take the cat, I keep the memories under my hat. It hurts like hell, but I have to admit, you look damn good when you decided to quit. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I got my rhythm and I got my wine. No hard feelings, no heavy debt. You're the best mistake that I ever made. Yeah, keep walking. You look good. da 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 do no, da 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 do, da 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 do no, da 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 do no. I've got the script memorized line by line. I'm doing great, business is fine. I practice the smile, the casual lean, like a leading man in a black and white scene. I won't ask if you're single, I won't ask why. I'll just order a drink and fix my tie. It's the perfect performance, Oscar-worthy gold. At least that's the story that I have been told. The mirror believes me, the bartender too, but they don't know the effect of you. Oh, I'm lying to the mirror, lying to the wall, saying I won't stumble, saying I won't fall. I'll be cool, I'll be calm, I'll be ice on the glass, watching the moment pleasantly pass. But who am I kidding? It's a beautiful lie. If you walk in that door, I'll probably die. My knees will go weak and my words will go wrong. I ain't that tough and I ain't that strong. Shaking instead of a hug, sweeping the feelings under the rug. I'll check my watch like I have somewhere to go, putting on the world's greatest variety show. But if you wear that perfume, the one from the start, it's gonna rip a hole in my paper thin heart. The poker face is ready, the mask is on tight, but inside I'm trembling with stage fright. Just stay away, please. Don't come tonight. No, I need more practice to get this right. One smile from you and the script is trash. I'm heading for a spectacular crash. Long time no see. You look good. See, easy. Oh God, is that her? Don't panic, don't panic. Plan B. Run out the back door. 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 I saw it in a movie. It looked so cool. So I ordered a dry martini like a sophisticated fool. It sits on the coaster, crystal clear and bright. I lift it to my lips, ready for the night. I take a sip, oh Lord, it burns like gasoline. But I keep my poker face calm and serene. You ask me how's the drink, is it good? I swallow the fire and knock on wood. It's exquisite, I lie with a tear in my eye while my throat is screaming, why, man, why? I'm living the dry martini lie, holding a glass that makes me wanna cry. Dreaming of a milkshake, vanilla and sweet, or a soda pop loaded with sugary treats. Fire burning a hole in my heart. James Bond never told us it tastes
drink.
There's an olive staring back at me, floating in the alcohol sea. Is it a snack or is it a trap? I eat it in one go. It's salty as the ocean map. You're sipping your pink lady, looking so fine, while I'm fighting a war with this glass of mine. Why do we do this? Who decided that tasting like nail polish remover is classy? I miss chocolate milk. I really miss chocolate milk. I'm living the dry martini lie, holding a glass that makes me wanna cry. I'm dreaming of a milkshake, vanilla and sweet, or a soda pop loaded with sugary treat. But I'm an adult now, playing the part with liquid fire, burning a hole in my heart. We didn't need a calendar, we didn't need a plan, just a sudden spark between a woman and a man. The clock was ticking louder than the beating of our hearts, knowing from the beginning we were destined to part. No time for boring questions, no time for who are you, just diving in the ocean of the midnight blue. The champagne bubbles pop and then they disappear, just like the magic that brought us both here. Long stories get heavy and pages start to tear, but our chapter is perfect, suspended in the air. Oh, it was a flash of lightning, a fleeting shooting star. The brightest light is always where the briefest moments are. We made a promise in the dark to never drag it out, to leave the stage before we had a reason for a doubt. No messy endings, no fighting in the rain, just the sweetest pleasure without the lingering pain. A diamond in the memory, sharp and crystal clear, the shortest forever that I hold so dear. To figure it all out, but we said everything we needed without a single shout. Your silhouette against the door is all I kept, the most beautiful exit while the city slept. I don't know where you are and I don't wanna know. I wanna keep the magic of of that one night show. A masterpiece is finished when you put the brush away. Ruined if you try to paint another shades of gray. Let it burn, let it fade. That's the best deal that we ever made. Captured in a frame of gold, a story that will never ever get old. Yeah, just like that. Snap your fingers, gone. So perfect. I met you when the spring was young and green. I was a foolish boy, chasing a foolish dream. You offered me a flower, I looked the other way, too busy running towards a brighter day. And then we met again when the leaves were brown, but you had already built your castle in the town. I was ready to love, I was ready to stay, but the train had already left the station that day. It's a comedy of errors, a tragedy of fate. Always 5 minutes early or 5 minutes late. Oh, we are victims of the cruel clock on the wall, standing on opposite sides of the autumn hall. If I had met you yesterday, or maybe tomorrow, we could have saved ourselves this beautiful sorrow. Perfect in the heart, but broken in the time. Two parallel lines that will never rhyme. So drink to the moments that we never had. The almost love is the kind that drives you mad. They say that patience is a virtue of the wise, but I see the sadness hidden in your eyes. You're holding a hand that isn't mine tonight, and I'm sitting here under the bar's dim light. The chemistry is there, burning in the air, but life has moved on and it doesn't really care. We are two ships passing in the foggy night, flashing a signal before we fade from sight. Why does the universe play this game, giving us the spark but withholding the flame? If we could turn our hands back or push them ahead, but we are stuck in the now with the words unsaid. Too early, too late. Just missed it. The coffee in your cup is stone cold, just like the hand I used to hold. We're sitting here in this velvet chair, pretending that we simply don't care. No sparks fly, no plates on the floor. We don't even slam the bedroom door. We've become so polite, so refined, leaving the passion far behind. I miss the anger, I miss the heat, I miss the way our hearts used to be. Now we are just statues in a room, quietly waiting for the impending doom. This is the sound of love, cooling down the quietest noise in this old town. It doesn't break with a crash or a bang. It just stops singing the songs we sang, turning from red to a shade of gray, drifting apart in a slow decay. Nothing to fix, nothing to cure, we're just fading to room temperature. Ask about the weather, I nod my head, avoiding the words that should be said. The fire in the hearth has turned to ash. Gone is the lightning, gone is the flash. We are experts at looking away, getting through another hollow. Tragic how quiet the end can be, drowning in a sea of apathy. Scream at me, throw a glass, do anything to make this moment pass. But you just sip your water and check the time, committing the perfect passionless cry. So cold, just nothing left. They look at my table with a pitying eye. He's drinking alone, I hear him sigh. But they don't understand the craft I've honed, sitting like a king on a velvet throne. I don't need the chatter, I don't need the noise, I don't need the laughter of the loud little boys. My shadow is a friend who never tells a lie. We watch the world together, drifting by. Loneliness is a beggar, asking for a dime. But solitude is a master, controlling his time. Oh, this is the dignity of standing on your own, building a castle with a single stone. It's not about the lack of a lover or a friend, it's about the strength to simply comprehend. I'm comfortable in the skin that I wear, breathing in the silence of the midnight air. No drama to fix, no heavy debt to pay, learning to love the solitary way. glass of the vintage reserve. Admiration is something that you have to deserve. I listen to the rhythm of my own beating heart, treating this silence like a work of art. The world is in a rush to be heard and be seen, but I'm staying quiet behind the scene. I've made my peace with the ghosts in the hall. I'm the only one answering when they call. I am not hollow, I am complete. I don't need a crowd to make me feel sweet. The night is my blanket, the moon is my light. I've won the battle without a single fight. Peaceful, just me. That's enough. I replay the tape inside my weary head, the cruel words that I foolishly said. I was so sure, I was so right, standing my ground in the heat of the fight. But victory tastes like ash in my mouth. Now that everything has gone south, I see the cracks in the foundation floor. I see your shadow walking out the door. Pride is a poison that tastes like sweet wine, until it leaves you with nothing that's fine. Oh, the damage is done, the glass is shattered. I broke the only thing that really mattered. Sorry is a word that is too small to say. You can't wash the stains of the past away. I can't glue the pieces back into place. I can't wipe the tears from your beautiful face. I have to live with the mess I have made, sitting alone in the house of the shade. If I could trade my ego for a second chance, I'd ask you for just one final dance. But life doesn't work like a VCR tape. There is no rewind, there is no escape. You deserve better than a man who destroys, who treats a heart like broken toys. So I won't chase you, I won't make a scene. I'll just stay here, stay mean. I was a fool, a king of the fools, breaking all the love's golden rules. Now silence is the judge and the jury too, sentencing me to a life without you. My fault, it's all my fault, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The phone is sitting on the marble top, like a ticking bomb that just won't stop. Screen is black, silent as the grave. I'm trying to be cool, trying to be brave. I could lift a finger, I could slide the lock, but I'm paralyzed by this mental block. Did she call? No. Did she text? No. Well, two can play at this little show. My pride is a fortress, high and thick, but my heart is playing a dirty trick. Just one hello, just one ring. No, I'd rather die than do that thing. Oh, it's a standoff between the man and the machine. The quietest war that you have ever seen. If I call her first, I surrender the crown. I'll be the fool of this lonely town. My ego is heavy, holding me down, while I'm swimming in whiskey, trying not to drown. I wanna hear her voice, I confess it's true, but my stubborn pride says, don't you do. Waiting, looking at a screen, or maybe she's sleeping, calm and serene. That thought alone makes me grind my teeth. There's a volcano burning underneath. I adjust my tie, I check the score, still 0-0 in this cold war. Bartender thinks I'm deep in thought. He doesn't know the battle being fought. Pick it up, put it down, stop acting like a circus clown. Just press the button, break the wall. But damn this ego, I just can't crawl. Ring. Come on, you ring first. I dare you. I'm not touching it. Nope. The neon sign across the street flickered and died. I've got nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. The bartender wiped the counter, turned off the light, asked me if I'm heading home for the night. I nodded my head and I walked to the door, thinking of the times when there was something more. I reached for the latch, cold steel in my hand, but I couldn't twist it, I couldn't command. Common sense tells me to hold it tight, to shut out the shadows and shut out the night. But my foolish heart whispers a different plea. Oh, I'm leaving the door unlocked again, waiting for the sun or waiting for the rain. I know the chances are 1 in a million score, but what if you're standing right there at the door? I can't bear the thought of you turning away, because the lock was engaged on a lonely day. So I'll sit in the draft and I'll sit in the cold, protecting a story that will never be told. Every footstep on the pavement makes me freeze. Every rustle of the leaves in the autumn breeze. Is it you? Is it just a stray cat passing by? I'm catching a phantom with the corner of my eye. It's a torture, I know, to live in this state, resigned to the whims of a cruel silent fate. But closing this door feels like burying the past, and I wanna make this delusion last. Call me a madman, call me a fool, breaking every single logical rule. But as long as this handle can turn from outside, my hope is the one thing that hasn't died. The door is open, always just walk in.
Yeah, yeah. I tried the blonde with the PhD. She read me poetry and made herbal tea. Perfect on paper, perfect in the light, but she didn't fit the gap in the middle of the night. Then came the dancer with the fire in her shoes. She knew how to laugh and she knew how to choose. But 3 days later, the echo returned. Another lesson that I haven't really learned. It's not them, it's the shape of the space. A jagged little hole that I can't replace. It eats up the love, it eats up the time, like a vending machine that won't take my dime. Oh, it's a design flaw in the machinery here. Nothing fits perfectly, nothing is clear. Throw in a diamond, throw in a rose, the empty sensation just grows and it grows. It ain't a tragedy, it ain't a crime, it's just a puzzle with a missing rhyme. Different faces, different names, but the drafty window remains the same. A new car, drove it to the coast. Thought I could outrun this stubborn ghost. Filled up the house with expensive toys, trying to drown out the silence with noise. But the furniture fits, the rug lies flat. Why can't a person be simple like that? I smile at the mirror, I fix my tie, selling myself a convenient lie. I'm fine, I'm good, I'm complete, yeah. Tell that to the empty passenger seat. Maybe I'm built wrong, maybe I'm broke, maybe this heart is just a cosmic joke. I keep changing the lock, keep changing the key, but the problem is sitting right here. It's me, too big, too small, too loud, too quiet. Does anybody have the manual?
Here comes another candidate for the vacancy. Perfect smile, perfect hair, perfect decency. She laughs at my jokes, she likes my taste, but interacting with her feels like a waste. It's not her fault, she's a lovely design, but she doesn't fit this crooked heart of mine. I try to force it, I try to push it in, but the gap is wide enough to let the cold wind in. I'm a puzzle with a piece that's lost at sea. Nobody holds a proper shape for me. Oh, it's a square peg trying to fit a round hole, a friction that burns right through the soul. It's not about love, it's about the fit. And darling, I'm afraid you aren't in it. The room is full, but I'm standing alone, talking to a dial tone on the phone. Keep the door open, let them come and go. I'm just enjoying my private picture show. I tried the wild one, I tried the saint, I tried the one with the face full of pain. They pour their love into this empty cup, but the liquid just vanishes, never fills up. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm cracked, maybe there's a crucial element I lack. I'm tired of the trying, tired of the game. Every new face just feels exactly the same. Standard size, no thanks. Custom made, too expensive. I'm just a defect in the grand assembly line. Return to sender, I'm doing fine. Doesn't fit, too tight, too loose. Shake your head, walk away. I'm sitting in the back of a yellow shell, watching the city cast its neon spell. The meter is running, counting the cost of all the directions that I have lost. A woman in a red coat, standing on the curb. Just for a second, she brings up a word, a memory of you, flashing so bright, then disappearing into the rainy night. Everything is moving, nothing stays still. Sliding away against my will. Oh, they are just streaks on the taxi glass, moments of light that simply pass. Red and green and blind and gold. told stories that finish before they are told. You were the brightest burn in my eye, but now you're just a blur drifting by. I can't ask the world to hit the brake, it's just another turn that I have to take. The bokeh lights are dancing around without a name and without a sound. Friends and lovers, enemies too, just patterns of color, fleeting and blue. I don't roll the window down anymore to let in the cold from the other shore. I just watch the movie playing outside, enjoying the silence of this lonely ride. Don't look in the mirror, don't look back. Keep your eyes on the forward track. Let them fade, let them go, just part of the midnight city show. Just a flash, gone. Another one, gone. No. 60 miles an hour down the avenue, leaving behind a shadow of me and you. The city is a painting left out in the rain, colors running down the window pane. I see a face that looks like yours on the street, but before I can blink the image isn't complete. It's just a smear of lipstick, a flash of blue, disappearing in the rear view, lost from view. I'm paying for the distance, paying for the speed. Velocity is the only comfort that I need. Oh, I'm traveling at the speed of forgetting, running from the sun that is already setting. People are just coasting a neon stream, waking up too fast from a terrible dream. Don't hit the brakes, don't calm it down. I wanna be a stranger in my own hometown. Blur the edges, wipe out the trace until I can't remember the shape of your face. Driver asks me where I wanna go. I tell him anywhere, just don't take it slow. Every red light feels like a trap to me, a moment for the past to catch up. You see, I watch the buildings twist and bend, racing towards an inevitable end. If I move fast enough, maybe I'll find that I've left the heavy luggage far behind. No U-turns, no looking back. Keep the wheels spinning on the black track. If we stop now, the truth will collide. I'd rather keep running on this hollow ride. Red light, green light, gone. Red light, green light, gone. Red light, green light, gone. Too slow. Step on it.
Hey. You are sitting at the table in the very front row, watching me put on this evening show. I can see the reflection of the stage in your wine. I can see you looking at this suit of mine. I could reach out my hand and touch your face, but I'm frozen here in this designated place. The microphone stand is a border of steel, separating what is show and what is real. The applause is a wave that pushes you away, drowning out the words that I really wanna say. Oh, it's the longest 3 feet in the world tonight, between the darkness and the blinding light. You are close enough to hear my heavy breath, but we are separated by a wall of death. I'm the king on the hill, you're the crowd below, caught in the trap of this beautiful show. I'm singing your secrets to strangers in the hall, while you just watch me behind the invisible wall. I see you clapping when the song is done, but your smile is fading like the setting sun. You know the man behind the velvet mask, but you're too polite to ever ask. Come down here, your eyes seem to plead, but I'm bound by the contract, bound by the deed. So I'll take a bow and I'll play the part, while the distance is tearing apart my heart. Break the line, climb the stairs, show me that you truly care, but you stay seated perfectly still, and I'm left alone on this lonely hill. Yeah. So close, yet so far. I can't come down, yeah, you can't come up. Yeah. It's 2 a.m. in a basement bar. You walk inside like a superstar. Black leather jacket, pitch black frames, playing one of those silly games. The lights are low, the mood is deep, but you look like you're walking in your sleep. You think you're mysterious, hiding your eyes, but everybody knows it's a cheap disguise. You're squinting at the menu, tilting your head. Can you even read what the waiter said? Take 'em off, you ain't in the sun. The party has already begun. Wearing shades of midnight, acting so cool, looking like a blind, stumbling fool. You bump into the table, you bump into the wall, waiting for a casting agent to call. Drop the ego, let us see the light, or go back outside into the night. Looking to the right, but the bartender here is standing on your left tonight. Is anybody watching? Yeah, we all are, laughing at the Phantom of the Opera bar. Your eyes must must be tired, straining to see through that plastic wall of vanity. Relax, buddy, no paparazzi here, just folks trying to enjoy their beer.
Lift them up, just a peek.
Put them down,
hide the weak.
Are you hiding a hangover or a black eye, or just trying to be the coolest guy? Hey, nice glasses. Can you see my fingers? How many? 2, 3. You're gonna trip. I told you.
Let it be, brothers. One. You're checking your watch every 40 seconds flat, tapping your shoe on the welcome mat. We have reservations at 7:05. Man, you're the most stressed person alive. You got a spreadsheet running inside your head, calculating risks like you're already dead. The band is swinging, the mood is light, but you worry about parking for the rest of the night. Relax the eyebrows, undo the frown. The stock market isn't gonna crash down. Hey, you're off the clock, turn off the brain. Stop acting like you're catching a runaway train. Life is jazz, it's a sloppy mistake, not a schedule that you have to make. Throw away the plan, ditch the map, get caught in the rhythm of the finger snap. Nobody cares if we're 5 minutes late. Stop turning this evening into a debate. In the ice in your gym, wondering exactly where it has been. Is this organic? Is this gluten free? Buddy, just drink it and let it be. You're micromanaging the waiter's walk. You spell checking every word that I talk. Loosen the collar, breathe in the air. Mess up your perfectly organized hair. Cancel the alarm, delete the memo. This is the real thing, not a demo. Improvise, man, just once in your life. Cut the tension with a butter knife. Tick-tock, tick-tock, boom, stop it. Just breathe. In, out. See, you didn't die. Yeah. You're complaining about the MP3 sound. You're complaining about the MP3 sound, spinning your dusty vinyl round and round. Digital is cold, analog is warm, preaching like you're waiting for a quiet storm. You bought a typewriter you don't know how to use, just to tap away the modern city blues. Wearing a fedora up inside a dark room, looking like a detective in a cartoon gloom. You hate the pixels, you hate the screen, but you're the most filtered guy I've ever seen. Oh, you're living life in a sepia tone, but you're checking likes on your mobile phone. The vintage is rare, it's authentic, so man, you're just playing a scripted role. You want the grain, you want
want the dust, but your modern ego is ready to bust. Take off the costume, wash off the dye. 2024, stop living a lie. Order a drink that nobody knows. Strike a candid pose for your digital shows. This place is too mainstream. You roll your eyes while adjusting your bow tie the perfect size. You talk about Kerouac, talk about jazz, but you don't have the rhythm that the old school has. You're a high definition copy of a past built on a trend that isn't gonna last. No Wi-Fi, you'd panic. No GPS, you'd vanish. You love the aesthetic, but you hate the dirt. Be honest, man, it doesn't hurt. Click, click, pose. Look at me, I'm so retro. Yeah. Hashtag vintage. Hashtag fake.
Shook my hand, gave me a smile, but you haven't looked at me for a while. Your head is nodding at what I say, but your eyes are 1,000 miles away. Scanning the room like a security cam, searching for a lion bored with the lamb. Checking the door, checking the VIP, wondering if there's someone better than me. Your pupils are dancing a chaotic ballet. Left, right, center in a desperate display. Oh, you got those shifty eyes spinning around, chasing a treasure that can't be found. Talking to me but looking past my ear, wishing a billionaire would suddenly appear. It's rude, it's crude, it's a social crime, wasting my whiskey and wasting my time. Stop climbing the ladder, sit in the chair, or go chase the ghost in the thin empty air. You reach for your pocket, pull out a card, trying to sell yourself, trying too hard. What do? Who do you know? Man, you're exhausted from running this show. You spot a suit in the corner seat, ready to jump up and kiss his feet. Calculated moves, nothing is real, just looking for the next impossible deal. Is that the boss? Nope. Is that a star? Nope. Is that your ticket to a fancy car? Nope. Relax the neck, focus the view. The only one listening right now is you. Look left. Look right. Look right. Did you miss someone? Look right. You look dizzy. Take a breath. Look right. Jungle, so desperate. You invited her out for a casual night, but you're treating the menu like a corporate fight. Let's do a deep dive on the wine list here. What's the value out of this domestic beer? You're talking synergy with a straight face, treating romance like a rat race. She's looking for magic, a spark in the dark. You're worried about hitting the quarterly mark. Let's put a pin in that, you say with a nod. Man, you sound like a bureaucratic god. She's yawning, she's bored, checking the clock while you're still talking about the rising stock. Oh, stop playing Buzzword Bingo with my head. Your corporate vocabulary is making me dead. Paradigm shift, thinking outside the box. You're as exciting as a pair of gray socks. Leave the agenda, burn the report. This isn't a courtroom, this isn't a court. Stop leveraging assets, stop checking the yield. Just play the game on the emotional field. You asked the waiter for his bandwidth today. I think he wants to throw the tray away. Is this scalable? Is this robust? Baby, you're losing all of her trust. You treat a conversation like a pitch deck slide, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Let's take this offline. You whisper so low. Yeah, take it offline and just go, go, go. Hard stop. Please. Low-hanging fruit. No. Circle back later. Just go. You're speaking a language that kills the mood. Being efficient but being so rude. Blue sky thinking. Boil the ocean. Move the needle. Blah, blah, blah. You sound like an email. A spam email. Ra-da-da-dum, 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 ra-da-da-dum. Da 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 da.
Bossa singing karaoke, way off key. Everyone is clapping, pretending to agree. I check my watch, it's only 9:10, but my social battery is crossing the line. I slide my chair back, inch by inch, make a fake phone call, give a little flinch. Hello, oh really, right now? I say to the air, acting like it's urgent, acting like I care. One step, two steps towards the heavy door. Don't make eye contact, stare at the floor. If they see me leaving, they'll make me drink a shot. I gotta move like a ninja, give it all I got. I'm pulling an Irish exit, baby, goodbye. I'm vanishing like smoke into the midnight sky. No hugs, no handshakes, no see you soon. I'm dancing with my shadow under the moon. Quietly, quietly, slipping away. Running from the party like it's Judgment Day. Coat in my hand, I don't even put it on. By the time they notice, I'll be long gone. The cool night air hits my burning face. Finally escape from that noisy place. My taxi is waiting, a yellow chariot of gold. Best decision I made, if truth be told. Did anyone see me? No. Did I leave my phone? Check. Am I free? Yes. Oh, sweet freedom. I'm pulling an Irish exit, baby, goodbye. I'm vanishing like smoke into the midnight sky. No hugs, no handshakes, no see you soon. I'm dancing with my shadow under the moon. Quietly, quietly, slipping away. Running from the party like it's Judgment Day.
Da 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 dum dum be. Da 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 dum. This battered mic looks just like me, scratched up, dusty, and hard to see. The ice is melting in my crystal glass. I see your ghost, but it just won't pass. My tie is loose, my heart is undone. Maybe I'm hiding from the morning sun. It was foolish pride, a young man's game, to let you go, to forget your name. I thought walking away was a manly part, but I just broke my own damn heart. I loved you,
The words got
stuck in my throat like a jagged thorn, like a sinking boat. It's too late now,
song won't
reach your ear, but I'm singing it now. Through the smoke and the beer, open the rusty door, tearing me apart. This is the rust, the rust on my heart. I hope you're happy, I hope you're fine. I hope I'm not even a memory in your mind. But on nights like this, when the whiskey burns, the smell of your perfume, it always returns. Call me a coward,
call me
a fool. I'm still sitting here on this bar stool. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd beg and I'd plead, I'd commit the crime. But the curtain has fallen, the stage is black, and there is no way to ever go back. I loved you,
words got
stuck in my throat like a jagged thorn, like a sinking boat. It's too late now,
song won't
reach your ear, but I'm singing it now. Through the smoke and the beer, open the rusty door,
just be there.
tearing me apart. This is the rust. You've been talking about your boss for an hour, something about a meeting, something about power. I'm nodding my head, acting like I care, but honestly, baby, I'm just staring at your hair. It's a mess, tangled in the back, like an abstract painting, fading to black. Your lipstick is smudged on the rim of the glass. I'm watching the ice melt, watching time pass. You ask me, are you listening to me? I say, yeah, totally. 100 degrees, but I'm lying through my teeth. I'm drunk on a view. The way you wave your hands when you had a few. Oh, you're a beautiful mess tonight, blurry around the edges in the candlelight. Forget the makeup, forget the grace. I love the red flush on your face. Let's order one more, or maybe two. I just wanna waste this night looking at you, smudged and perfect, wild and free. You're the only jazz that sounds good to me. Now you're hiccuping, trying to be cool. God, I feel like a high school fool. Your knee is touching mine under the wood. This cheap house wine never tasted so good. You knocked over the peanuts, made a scene. But you're the prettiest disaster I've ever seen. Wait, what were you saying?
I'll forget it
Come here.
Oh, you're a beautiful mess tonight, blurry around the edges in the candlelight. Forget the makeup, forget the grace. I love the red flush on your face. Let's order one more, or maybe two. I just wanna waste this night looking at you, smudged and perfect, wild and free. You're the only jazz that sounds good to me. The lights are low, the city sleeps outside. In here, there's nowhere for the truth to hide. You swirl the glass, a ruby red ballet. I watch your lips, I hear the things you say. Notes of oak, a hint of dark cherry. But your eyes are the only mystery. No need to rush, let the hours flow like a jazz melody, note by note. The world is chaotic, loud and fast, but we are a classic built to last. You taste like a vintage, aged to perfection, a masterpiece of love, my soul affection, intoxicating, deep and so divine. I'm drunk on your presence, not the wine. Sip by sip, falling deeper in. Where does the night end? And where do we begin? Blind tasting, I'd know you anywhere. The scent of vanilla in your hair. Decant my heart, pour it in your hand. The finest luxury in all the land. Let's toast to the silence, toast to the spark. Two shadows dancing in a velvet dark. They say clarity comes with the price, but darling, you are my only vice. So let the bottle empty, let the record spin. I never wanna leave the state I'm in. You taste like a vintage, aged to perfection, a masterpiece of love, my soul affection, intoxicating, deep and so divine. I'm drunk on your presence, not the wine. Sip by sip, falling deeper in. Where does the night end? And where do we begin? Across the room, through the haze of blue, I catch a glimpse, a silhouette of you. You sip your wine, looking bored and cold, but your eyes tell a story that's never been told. You tap your finger on the crystal glass, counting the seconds, watching them pass. You look away, then you look back at me. A silent game, pure electricity. No need for names, no need for a line. In this crowded bar, you are already mine. Caught in your velvet gaze, I can't look away. We're saying everything we're scared to say. A dangerous dance in a stationary chair. Static tension hanging in the air. Don't break the spell, don't say a word. The loudest feeling that I've ever heard. I adjust my tie, you fix your hair. A subtle signal that you know I'm there. Should I come over or should I let it be? The mystery is sweeter than reality. One last sip, one last stare, leaving the question hanging in the air. If we speak, the magic might break. If we touch, it might be a mistake. So let's keep it perfect, let's keep it right. Just two strangers in the lonely night. Caught in your velvet gaze, I can't look away. We're saying everything we're scared to say. A dangerous dance in a stationary chair. Static tension hanging in the air. Don't break the spell, don't say a word. The loudest feeling that I've ever heard. Ooh. I wear a white shirt, a black bow tie. I watch the world from the corner of my eye. Table 4 is fighting with a smile on their face. She's hiding tears with impeccable grace. The man at the bar, he's celebrating a win, but I see the loneliness drowning in his gin. I am a priest without a church or a pew. I listen to the sins of the chosen few. No judgment here, just a heavy pour. Leave your troubles at the heavy oak door. I'm pouring secrets over our eyes, mixing the naughty with the nice. A dash of truth, a twist of lies. I see it all in your weary eyes. Drink it down, let the memories fade. Whatever happens here stays in the shade. A business deal signed with a shaky hand. A forbidden romance, just as they planned. I polish the glass until it shines like a star.
reflecting the faces in this dim lit bar. You ask for advice, you ask for a friend. I just nod and serve until the bitter end. The night is heavy, the wallets are light. Everyone is looking for a way to ignite. I keep the secrets, I keep the key. The safest place in town is right here with me. Phone pouring secrets over eyes, mixing the naughty with the nice. A dash of truth, a twist of lies. I see it all in your weary eyes. Drink it down, let the memories fade. Whatever happens here stays in the shade.
Sky is painting watercolors on the glass, blurring the street lights, watching them pass. November rain is falling on the cold concrete, but in here the rhythm is soft and sweet. I'm wrapped in the warmth of a velvet chair, with the scent of old wood and smoke in the air. Let the world get soaked, let the people run. I'm hiding away from the missing sun. A glass of brandy, amber and gold. A story of fire keeping out the cold. Gray sky outside, warm heart within. Listening to the rain like a violin. Bitter patter against the window pane, washing away the stress and the pain. I raise my glass to the stormy weather. Tonight the rain traffic lights turn red then green, create a movie on the wet screen. No place to go and no one to meet, just watching the puddles on the empty street. Silence is heavy but it feels so light, safe and sound in the arms of the night. Some find it gloomy, some find it blue, but I find a peace that feels so true. The thunder applauds, the wind sings along. Nature is playing my favorite song. Gray sky outside, warm heart within. Listening to the rain like a violin. Bitter patter against the window pane, washing away the stress and the pain. I raise my glass to the stormy weather. Tonight the rain and I are here together. a spark, leaving the shadows in the parking park. The dashboard glows a soft electric blue. I'm escaping the city, escaping the view. Tires humming on the asphalt stream, living inside a technicolor dream. No destination, no map in my hand, just rolling through this concrete land. Red lights, green lights, blurring into one. The night is far from over, it's just begun. The radio plays a song from '85. I've never felt so awake, so alive. Midnight drifting through the neon rain, washing away the stress and the stain. Gliding on the highway smooth as silk, chasing the moon, pale as milk. The city is a painting moving fast. Tonight is the future, forget the past. The wind is messing up my hair, I don't care. There's a freedom in the midnight air. Skyscrapers wave goodbye as I fly under the purple and velvet sky. Just me and the machine, a perfect sync. Time is frozen in a single blink. Shift the gear, cruising altitude, floating on the ground. Do you hear that sound? It's the rhythm of the road. Midnight drifting through the neon rain, washing away the stress and the stain. Gliding on the highway smooth as silk, chasing the moon, pale as milk. The city is a painting moving fast. Tonight is the future, forget the past.
Look at the table, it's snowing in here. White scraps of paper next to your beer. You've been tearing that coaster for 20 minutes straight, shredding the cardboard ceiling, it's faded. You do this whenever you're feeling relaxed, or maybe when you're ignoring the tax. I'm just watching your fingers, busy and slow, creating a mountain of paper snow. Saxophone player is pouring his heart, but we are admiring your abstract art. No need for words, no need to explain. I know you're happy, I know you're sane. We don't need to talk about the moon or the stars. We're just two regulars in crowded bars. You with your pile of torn up paper, me playing the role of the silent gaper. It's a messy habit, it's a little bit weird, but it's the finest landscape that's ever appeared. Right here on the sticky wooden table. Our love is quiet, but baby it's stable. Or are you waiting for the hook? You sweep the mess into your hand with a grin. Sorry, you whisper, it's a terrible sin. He laughs and drops a fresh one down. Best believe you'll tear it before leaving town. I love how you focus on things so small while the rest of the world is having a ball. One piece, two pieces, confetti for two. Celebrating absolutely nothing except for me and you. We don't need to talk about the moon or the stars. We're just two regulars in crowded bars. You with your pile of torn up paper, me playing the role of the silent gaper. It's a messy habit, it's a little bit weird, but it's the finest landscape that's ever appeared. Right here on a sticky wooden table. Our love is quiet, but baby it's stable. Condensation on the chill white wine. Your fingers tracing a crooked line. The city lights are a distant fire, burning with a silent desire. We are floating on a concrete sea, just the moonlight, you and me. No passport needed, no plane to catch. We found a paradise, a perfect match. Close your eyes, let the traffic fade into the rhythm that the wind has made. Swaying to the bossa on the balcony, the secret island in a city symphony. One step forward, one step back, we're dancing on a hidden track. The night is humid, the mood is sweet, the world is lying at our feet. Another glass of gold, a story of the summer yet to be told. Your laughter sounds like a saxophone, soft and warm in a lower tone. Let the hours melt like ice in the heat. This moment is the only thing we need to meet. Rio is calling, but we are right here. The stars above us are crystal clear. Don't wake me up if I am dreaming. This reality is glistening and gleaming. Swaying to the bossa on the balcony, a secret island in the city symphony. One step forward, one step back, we're dancing on a hidden track. The night is humid, the mood is sweet, the world is lying at our feet.
bartender is wiping the counter dry, but I'm not ready to say goodbye. Outside the door, the wind is a beast, but inside here we are having a feast. Not of food, but of soul and sound, the finest comfort that I've ever found. My car is waiting, let the engine cool. Leaving this heaven would make me a fool. The ice has melted, but the warmth remains, a shelter from the city's chains. Just 5 more minutes, maybe 10, before I go back to the world of men. So pour me one more for the road, to lighten up this heavy load. Let the piano sing a lullaby underneath the velvet sky. The world can't wait, the clock can't stop. I'm savoring the very last drop. One more, just one more for the road. The time we spend. This glass holds more than just a drink. It holds the time to sit and think, to feel the bass inside my chest before I lay my head to rest. Don't turn up the light, don't show me the door. I'm a king in this chair, I'm a millionaire, at least until I stand up. So pour me one more for the road, to lighten up this heavy load. Let the piano sing a lullaby underneath the velvet sky. The world can't wait, the clock can't stop. I'm savoring the very last drop. One more, just one more for the road. Work with it, woo 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 woo. Work with it, woo 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 woo. Yeah. The bartender is wiping the counter dry, but I'm ready to say goodbye. Outside the door, the wind is a beast, but inside here we are having a feast. Not of food, but of soul and sound, the finest comfort that I've ever found. My car is waiting, let the engine cool. Leaving this heaven would make me a fool. The ice has melted, but the warmth remains, a shelter from the city's chains. Just 5 more minutes, maybe 10, before I go back to the world of men. So pour me one more for the road, to lighten up this heavy load. Let the piano sing a lullaby underneath the velvet sky. The world can wait, the clock can't stop. I'm savoring the very last drop. One more, just one more for the road. Yeah. They say all good things must end, but why rush the time we spend? This glass holds more than just a drink. It holds the time to sit and think,
to feel the bass inside my chest before I lay my head to rest. Oh, turn up the lights,
Night.
go show me the door.
Night.
I'm a king in this chair, I'm a millionaire, at least until I stand up. So pour me one more for the road to lighten up this heavy load. Let the piano sing a lullaby. World can wait, the clock can't stop. I'm savoring the very last drop. One